Welcome to Spectrum Sphere, where we delve into a diverse world of discovery. In today's journey, we'll uncover the heart-wrenching saga of the Trail of Tears and the ensuing formation of the Native American Church, a story of resilience amid adversity. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content every week. The Trail of Tears stands as a dark chapter in American history, occurring during the 1830s. This was when the U.S. government implemented policies leading to the forceful removal of Native American tribes from their ancestral lands. We will explore the origins and repercussions of this tragic episode. Passed by Congress in 1830, the Indian Removal Act granted President Andrew Jackson the authority to negotiate relocation treaties with Native American tribes. Living east of the Mississippi, these tribes were pressured to cede their lands in exchange for territories further west, setting the stage for the harrowing Trail of Tears. President Andrew Jackson played a pivotal role in the Native American removal, staunchly advocating for the Indian Removal Act. Despite intense opposition and ethical concerns, Jackson pushed for the legislation, ultimately engineering a policy of forced displacement that disregarded the gentle assimilation approach suggested by some contemporaries. The harsh edict of removal impacted numerous tribes, chief among them the Cherokee, Muscogee, Seminole, Chickasaw, and Choctaw. Each of these societies, with their own unique cultures and histories, faced the devastating upheaval of displacement, marking a profound period of suffering and change for these indigenous communities. Despite the oppressive policies, Native Americans didn't acquiesce quietly. Many tribes engaged in active resistance. Some sought legal recourse, others turned to negotiation, while some, like the Seminole, took up arms in defiance. This resistance was a testament to their resilience and determination to protect their homelands. In a ray of hope for the tribes, the Supreme Court case Worcester v. Georgia in 1832 ruled in favor of the Cherokee Nation's sovereignty, deeming state laws in their territories unconstitutional. Sadly, President Jackson reportedly defied the court's decision, purportedly stating, "John Marshall has made his decision. Now let him enforce it." In a bid to prevent removal, the Cherokee Nation took significant steps to assimilate, hoping to coexist peacefully. They adopted a system of government mirroring the U.S. Constitution, established a written language, implemented a public school system, and even embraced aspects of European American culture within their community. The Treaty of New Echota, signed in 1835, sparked immense controversy. A small fraction of Cherokee leaders agreed to cede all tribal lands east of the Mississippi River in exchange for $5 million and new territory. Most Cherokees opposed the treaty, which was ratified by the U.S. Senate by just one vote. As the preparations for the forced removal commenced, the U.S. government began to assemble troops and create stockades. Families were given scant time to gather their possessions. Many could carry only what their hands held. This hurried and harrowing preparation foreshadowed the heart-wrenching journey that lay ahead for thousands. In the temporary encampments, Native Americans faced appalling conditions. Overcrowding, inadequate shelter, and scarce provisions led to despair. Confined and watched by armed guards, they awaited the long journey, while sickness began to spread, further weakening the spirit and health of these indigenous peoples before their arduous trek even began. As winter's grip loosened, the forced march commenced. Thousands embarked on different routes, stretching over 1,000 miles. Notably, the northern route, taken by the Cherokees, led them across 14 states, facing treacherous terrains and unpredictable weather. Each step on this trail of tears etched a permanent scar in history. On the trail, indigenous peoples faced unimaginable suffering. Diaries and letters recount grueling journeys beset by starvation, disease, and exhaustion. Heavy chains bound some, while others, too weak to walk, were carried in wagons. Each step was a testament to their enduring spirit amidst a path marred by tragedy. The U.S. military and various government officials were tasked with enforcing the removal policy, often with cold efficiency. Commanders led armed forces to encircle native villages, while government agents hastened treaty negotiations, regardless of fairness. Their actions underscored a grim determination to execute an inhumane mandate with chilling precision. As the winter of 1838-1839 set in, the forced march became even more brutal. Frigid temperatures and relentless snowstorms wrought untold suffering on the native people, who were ill-equipped for such severe weather. Many succumbed to hypothermia and frostbite as they trudged through a frozen, unforgiving landscape. The march was marred by tragedy, with diseases like cholera, dysentery, and smallpox spreading rapidly among the Native Americans. The lack of proper nourishment, clean water, and suitable shelter led to significant loss of life. It's estimated that thousands perished due to disease alone, further amplifying the sorrow of the Trail of Tears. Moving beyond the numbers, survivor stories and oral histories bring the Trail of Tears to a deeply personal level. Descendants of those who endured the journey have passed down harrowing tales of loss and perseverance. These narratives offer invaluable insight, painting a vivid picture of the strength and resilience that defined a people uprooted. Upon reaching Indian Territory, the Native Americans faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives from the ground up. The immediate effects were grave. Communities fragmented, traditional ways of life disrupted, and vital resources scarce. This was a new beginning, fraught with challenges, yet marked by an unwavering spirit of survival. The long-term impacts on Native American communities were profound. Relocation severed their deep connection to ancestral lands, leading to a loss of cultural practices tied to those places. The trauma of the trail deeply affected their social structures and health, with generational consequences that are still felt today. Despite the immense struggle, Native American tribes displayed remarkable resilience. Upon arrival in the new territories, they strove to rebuild their communities, adapting traditions and governance to their changed circumstances. This cultural evolution bore witness to a spirit that, even in the face of hardship, remained undiminished. As the dust settled on the Trail of Tears, Native American spirituality took a turn towards unification. This period saw the birth of the Native American Church, which emerged as a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring spirit of Native American peoples in their quest for identity and community. The encroachment of Christian missionaries into Native American lands brought significant changes. Intent on conversion, they introduced Christianity, which began to blend with indigenous practices. This intersection of beliefs stirred a new religious identity, one where traditional customs were infused with Christian elements, subtly reshaping native spiritual landscapes. As indigenous cultures encountered Christianity, a fascinating process of syncretism occurred. Native American spiritual practices began to incorporate Christian elements, marrying age-old rituals with new religious influences. This melding created distinct hybrid traditions that preserved core aspects of Native identity within the framework of an imposed faith. Within the tapestry of Native American spirituality, the use of peyote became a cornerstone ritual. This small cactus, revered for its psychoactive properties, facilitated deep introspective experiences and was considered a gift from the divine, a means to enhance spiritual connection, promote healing, and solidify communal bonds among indigenous tribes. As the Native American Church grew, so did controversy, particularly surrounding the sacramental use of peyote. This prompted a series of legal battles as the Church fought for religious freedom against federal and state laws that aimed to eliminate its use, citing violations of traditional Native American spiritual practices. As the Native American Church's influence expanded, so too did the adoption of its practices. The Church's ceremonies, integrating the use of peyote, offered a way for Native peoples to maintain a spiritual connection to their past while navigating the challenges of a rapidly changing world. The Native American Church played a pivotal role in upholding indigenous heritage amidst adversity. By intertwining traditional customs and new religious elements, the Church became a bastion for cultural preservation, helping Native Americans to retain their unique identity, practices, and sense of community through generations of change and challenge. As the 20th century progressed, the Native American Church saw both growth and significant challenges. It expanded across tribes, providing a spiritual foundation and sense of unity. However, it simultaneously faced legal hurdles, particularly over the use of peyote, testing the church's resilience and adaptability in a changing world. Today, the Trail of Tears is viewed through a lens of sorrow and respect as we remember the profound suffering endured. This tragic episode serves as a stark reminder of the resilience of Native American peoples, and its legacy continues to shape discussions on cultural preservation and the rights of indigenous communities. Today, the Native American Church stands as a symbol of endurance and cultural pride, providing spiritual guidance and a sense of unity for Native communities. Its practices not only honor traditional values, but also support the well-being of its members, contributing to the preservation and revitalization of indigenous identities. As we reflect on the tragic history of the Trail of Tears and the formation of the Native American Church, we witness the extraordinary resilience and strength of Native cultures. Despite facing immense challenges and adversity, these communities have preserved their heritage, spirituality, and identity for future generations to cherish and learn from. Thank you for exploring this poignant chapter in history with Spectrum Sphere. If this video has enriched your understanding, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel for more diverse and thought-provoking content. Join us next week for another journey into discovery.